So then guys, a lot of you are still asking, is Apple still looking to make some Apple glasses or the Apple Glass project, or Apple glasses that have XR abilities or things like this? Well, today I want to tell you everything that we know about the AR or the augmented reality sort of glasses that Apple are looking to make and when they could possibly be released, and also how about the price for them too. But first of all, let's talk about where we are right now with, say, smart glasses. So starting out with Apple themselves, obviously we haven't got any smart glasses from them, but this recent leak that you can see right here tells us that Apple really want to get ahead of the game here. In fact, that Tim Cook actually wants to release AR glasses before Meta, what we'll talk a little bit about in a second. However, the closest that we have to anything like this is the Vision Pro. Now, the Vision Pro is definitely an amazing device, but it also has quite an incredible price tag to go with it. It definitely is probably the best sort of XR sort of system out there, or virtual reality sort of system out there, but it costs quite a lot for it, and also it is lacking apps that a lot of people are wanting to use, say, at home for a consumer device. But there are lots of other sort of competitors out there, including saying Meta, or also known as Facebook to some of you guys, and they've actually stepped into this area really well. For example, we have for example, the Oculus, and with them we've on now the 3rd generation, and we even got the 3S, and these sell for like about 1/8 of the price of, say, a actual Vision Pro, and give you a really great experience, and they're also lighter on your head too. And talk about Facebook or Meta, they've even introduced something of a prototype called the Orion project, and as you can see right here, these are some sort of smart sort of specs, and they look absolutely amazing, and they are lightweight. Obviously, Mark Zuckerberg said these are not for retail just yet, but this is a project that they are working on that are going to be smart glasses coming out in the future. But for now, what Meta do have is their relationship with Ray-Ban, and we have the Ray-Ban sort of glasses that you can have right now, and what we have inside of this is the Meta AI built into it, and we can actually ask questions when we're looking at something and ask, what am I looking at, essentially, or can you give me some more details about what I'm looking at? And it's brilliant, this ability to actually have this built into some glasses, and also that looking that Meta are going to build on this relationship even more with their camera abilities, that we're going to get even more sort of AI abilities working with these cameras and also with these glasses too, especially the likes of, say, ChatGPT is getting sort of synced into this, and this is going to be absolutely amazing to have inside these type of glasses. But going back to Apple and having some Apple glasses or the Apple Glass project, where are we with this right now? Well, if we go back to the beginning of 2024, we actually had this leak in what you can see right here, which said that Apple were already investigating looking into smart rings and looking into smart glasses and also other devices too. And really, for the rest of 2024, it's gone really quiet. But I think because of Mark Zuckerberg and his Meta sort of announcements, what he's done with his Orion project and also with the Ray-Bans, I think this has kick-started Apple, especially in the fact that they don't want to be behind this time, just like they have been with, say, the Vision Pro. They want to keep up with the likes of Meta, and that's why we've had even more recent leaks coming in telling us that Apple are definitely now exploring making some smart glasses. Just look at this one right here from Mark Gurman, who's even said that Apple are definitely looking into this right now, and that we could possibly see some smart glasses by 2027. That will be really exciting to see. And then soon after we got this leak, we also had another one saying that Apple were surveying, some of their top employers who create their latest and greatest sort of technology into saying that, should we actually make some smart glasses? Do you think this would be a great idea to do? And obviously we're still waiting the outcome from that. But then we've had another leak in from Min-Chi Kuo, what actually says right here that Apple are planning to launch an M5 chip inside the likes of the Vision Pro, but they're also looking to work on some AR sort of glasses that will work with your iPhone. And to be deadly honest, this makes a lot of sense, because at the end of the day, the Vision Pro right now actually has its own chip inside of it, and this costs more money and things like this, and they're very expensive. So we can imagine that these smart glasses, if they did run and tether from, say, your iPhone, this would be far cheaper. You can imagine these glasses could actually use, say, the battery inside of of your phone right now, and it would actually give us a great battery life because of the iPhone. You wouldn't be using the screen on that, and then also you'd be able to use, say, an operating system that's built into your phone too. This would be absolutely amazing. At the end of the day, we do have, say, other glasses like from X-Real, for example, that do this right now, where you can, say, watch Netflix and you can watch other sort of TV programs. You can connect it up to your Mac if you wanted to do that. But what I would be saying, though, with these glasses, obviously they would enhance the sort of iOS sort of way of working. So this would really, really help out for people who want to actually use these glasses and also be able to connect back to, say, Siri and also Apple Intelligence, all from your actual mobile device, what would be absolutely awesome. Something else that is awesome is the giveaway that we are doing for this right here. This here is a MacBook Air with an M4 inside it, a 13.6-inch display model, and what we've actually got inside of this, we've actually got the full fat M4. So this is the 10-core CPU, the 10-core GPU, and it's had a couple of other upgrades as well. It's got 24 gigabytes of RAM, and it's also got 512 gigabytes of storage, so it's not the baseline model at all. And I'm giving this away to one lucky subscriber at the end of June time on this channel. And the great news is that you can still enter into this giveaway right now. All you have to do at this stage is just put down into the comments below of what technology gear you're hoping to get in 2025. Maybe it still will be a new iPhone 17. Maybe it's going to be something like a MacBook. Maybe it's got nothing to do with Apple whatsoever. It could be the new Nintendo Switch 2, what you can pre-order now. Or maybe it's going to be, say, an NVIDIA RTX graphics card or something else completely different. Just let me know in the comments below at this stage. Now, the reason why I say at this stage is because later on when we get to near the end of June time, I'll be making a video giving you more details about the giveaway, including a form to fill in too, and most importantly, I'll also be telling you when I'll be doing the live stream for this MacBook Air. You won't want to miss out on that, so the best thing you can do is make sure you subscribe to this channel and also hit that notification bell too. And with that as well, guys, what I just want to say is that sadly, there are still lots of scammers and spammers out there, people still impersonating, turning to WhatsApp, Telegram, Instagram direct message. Please do ignore these people. Best to see right here. Please do report them. So moving on then, what we've established what these Apple glasses will be, they will be literally an enhancement of what you could use with your iPhone, what is really, really awesome, and especially that there would be Apple Intelligence built into it. So you can imagine that you could wear these glasses, and then what would happen is you'd be able to look at a sign or look at something and then just say, you know, hey, S-Lady, I'm not going to say hello because obviously it will trigger off your iPhone, and then you could ask it, what am I looking at, and you could get some answers right back there and then with your glasses or maybe even with your AirPods on, what would be absolutely awesome. So moving on from that though, what about the release date and price? Well, the release date, like we did hear from Mark Gurman, it's looking towards to be 2027. Now personally, I don't think it's going to take a lot for Apple to create these, especially if it does run off your iPhone. So, you know, it could be quite easy, and especially that they don't want to actually fall behind the likes of, say, Meta again if they do get ahead. So yeah, that is something definitely to consider there. So potentially 2027 could be on the cards. Now for price wise, there's no guarantee what the actual price will be, but what I would be saying right now, it's definitely going to be lower than the Vision Pro. Because like I said, if these glasses are running from your iPhone, then obviously that's all the computer work and all the bulk of it is happening inside of that. So really you don't need all of the extra bits and battery and all the other sort of components to actually run these glasses. So potentially these glasses could be about $1,000 or less. Now I'm going to say that right now because obviously we don't know the official price, but you know, that's where I'd be estimating it to be, because we're not going to have, say, for example, like a screen on the front like the Vision Pro. Like I said, we wouldn't have its own chip inside of it and things like this, and things that would probably follow your eyes or whatnot. You know, we probably wouldn't even have the ability to maybe even watch, say, full-on movies with this, like in a VR environment. Maybe it'd be more sort of a partial sort of environment, what you'd be able to do, a bit like I said, like X-Real sort of glasses can do right now. So because of that, the price will probably definitely be lower than what we have with the Vision Pro. So at least that is the good news that we have right there. But really, guys, that is the latest and greatest we know about the Apple Glasses project. Are you excited for it? And is it something that you would buy yourself? Well, let me know in the comments below. And with that as well, guys, it's time to wrap up this video too. So if you have enjoyed watching it, please do press the like button. Also, if you want to hear the latest Apple news, reviews and comparisons, make sure you subscribe to this channel and also hit that notification bell. Until next time, guys, I'll see you really soon. Take care. Bye-bye.